love is the true meaning of life itself. It is, we believe, a gift from God, who is love. We give ourselves in love, but we do not give ourselves away. A balanced relationship is one where both are able to stand in each other's presence, fully strong and fully with one another. It is between this tension, between your togetherness and separateness, where love, whose incredible strength is equal only to its great fragility, is born and reborn.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails.
I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple, out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. I love you because you've done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You've done it by being yourself. Perhaps that is what being a friend means after all.
Some of you may know, Carrie and Derek met the night before Alex and Tyler's wedding. I was fortunate to witness the immediate magnetism between them. And although Carrie would tell you she blew it the night of the wedding, she was always sure it was meant to be. The very next day, she told us she had met her husband. And the fact that we're all here today tells me that he knew it then too.
No, I couldn't be happier for my good friend here to have such a lovely woman to stand by his side and take my place. You've been a confidant, you've been a best friend, you're thick and thin, you've been everything a man could ask for.
As most of you probably don't know, Derek is quite a poet and actually wrote Carrie a poem for their first Valentine's Day. When she shared his words with me, I knew at that moment I would be standing here today. also very loving and giving, and we are thrilled she has married a man who is her very equal in that. You are going to be exactly the kind of husband that Jill and I dreamed for Carrie to have. We know you love her unconditionally. Thank you for loving our daughter so much. We know that there's nowhere else in the world she'd rather be than by your side, and we are absolutely thrilled for both of you.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate that you love Carrie for all that she is. She's one in a million, and since meeting you, she is more grounded, happy, confident, and most importantly, herself than I've ever seen. And so I'd like to thank Derek for putting that smile on our girl's face, that ring on her finger, because I know she'll continue wearing both for the rest of her life.
Dear friends, we are gathered here to witness and to celebrate the marriage of this man, Derek, to this woman, Carrie, to be with them and to rejoice with them in the making of this important commitment. The essence of this commitment is the taking of another person as lover, companion, and friend. It is a decision, therefore, which is not to be entered into lightly, but rather to be taken with great dignity and respect both for the other person and for oneself. Marriage is the intimate sharing of two lives, and this sharing should not diminish but enhance what is unique about each of you. The day-to-day companionship, the pleasure in doing things together or in doing them separately is that continuous process of sharing and deepening the love that a man and woman may share with each other. Flowers have been placed on the communion table this afternoon in loving memory of the bride's grandparents, Betty Horbatuk, Jerry Ricard, Jean Horbatuk, and Bill Horbatuk, and the groom's grandparents, Jadwiga Calvans, Boleslaus Calvans, Robert Punches, and May Punches. While they are no longer with us today in body, we believe them to be spiritually connected to this family circle, and their presence is felt with us this day. True love needs people to be faithful to each other, and that is hard work. Carrie and Derek have come to God's house to make their vows and ask God's help in sustaining them through all their lives. I ask you, Derek, will you love and respect Carrie, sharing your life with her, making a lifelong commitment to her, knowing such a commitment is renewed each day?
I will.
Carrie, will you love and respect Derek, sharing your life with him, making a lifelong commitment to him, knowing such a commitment is renewed each day.
I will.
Derek, I invite you to say these words. I, Derek,
I, Derek,
take you, Carrie,
take you, Carrie,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
knowing in my heart
knowing in my heart
that you will always be
knowing in my heart that you will always be
my best friend
my best friend
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
On this special day,
On this special day,
I give to you,
I give to you,
in the presence of God,
in the presence of God,
my promise
to
stay by your side
stay by your side
as your husband,
in
sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow.
in joy and in sorrow.
I promise
I
to deeply love and
cherish you
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Carrie, I invite you to say these words. I, Carrie, take you, Derek, to be my husband, knowing in my heart that you will always be my best friend and my one true love. On this special day, I give to you, in the presence of God, my promise to stay by your side as your wife, in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow. I promise to deeply love and cherish you for as long as we both shall live. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
that you may wear it
as a symbol
of the vows
we
have made this day. I give you this ring that you may wear it as a symbol of the vows we have made this day. Carrie and Derek, his isn't coming off either. Having chosen one another in love and freedom, having declared your promises before this gathering, and having made your pledges to one another, I now declare to be husband and wife. You may share a kiss. Carrie and Derek, as you stand on the threshold of married life, I wish these things for you. May you always need one another, not to fill an emptiness, but to know your own fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, not out of weakness. May you want one another, but never out of lack. May you entice one another and never compel. May you succeed in all the important ways with one another by never failing in the little graces, by looking for things to praise, by often saying, I love you, by taking no notice of small faults. If you have quarrels that push you apart, and you will, because we all do, may you have the good sense to be the first to step back. May you enter into the mystery of each other's presence, warm and near when you are side by side, warm and near when you are in separate rooms or find yourselves in separate cities. May your happiness be found in making one another happy, and may you have love by developing it in your love for each other. Through the blessings of God, may you be in love, stand by love, live by love, and act by love, today and forever. Amen. Will you please stand and join with me in welcoming our newest couple joined in marriage, Mr. and Mrs. Derek Punches.
When life leaves you high and dry, I'll be at your door tonight if you need help, if you need help. I'll shut down the city lights, I'll lie, cheat, I'll beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well. When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from more if you need help, if you need help. Your hope dangling by a string, I'll share in your suffering to make you well, to make you well. Give me reasons to believe that you would do the same for me, and I would do it for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. After you're gone, gone, gone. When you fall like a statue, I'm gonna be there to catch you, put you on your feet, you on your feet. And if your well is empty, not a thing will prevent me. Tell me what you need, what do you need? I surrender honestly. You've always done the same for me. Gone, gone, gone. You're my backbone, you're my cornerstone, you're my crutch when my legs stop moving. You're my head start, you're my rugged heart, you're the pulse that I've always needed. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. For you, for you. You will never sleep alone, I'll love you long after you go. For you, for you. Baby, I'm not moving on, I'll love you long after you're gone. For you, for you. You will never sleep alone, I'll love you long, long after you go. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, baby, don't stop beating. Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you. And long after you're gone, 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 I'll love you long after you're gone, gone, gone.
After that, gonna make you mine, there's a real good chance. Hey, pretty girl, can I have this dance? Hey, pretty girl, it feels so right, just like it's meant to be. All wrapped up in my arms so tight. Hey, pretty girl, it feels so right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a rousing round of applause.
Better have the right one by your side, and happiness don't drag its feet, and time moves faster than you think. Hey, pretty girl, wanna take you home. My mama's gonna love you. She'll make me sleep on the couch, I know. Hey, pretty girl, wanna take you home.
I'm so glad that our love brought your love together, and I'm thrilled to be standing up on your special day. Love you so much. Congrats.
There's a new wind blowing like I've never known. I'm breathing deeper than I've ever done, and it sure feels good to finally feel the way I do. Now I wanna love somebody like you, and I'm letting go of all my lonely yesterday.
When children find true love, parents find true happiness. We found our happiness today. We couldn't be happier for you two. Love you both so much.
You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. You and me together, we could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. You and I were not tied to the ground, not falling but rising like rolling around. Eyes closed above the rooftops, eyes closed, we're gonna spin through the stars. Our arms wide as the sky, we're gonna ride the blue all the way to the end of the world, to the end of the world. Oh, when the kids are old enough, we're gonna teach them to fly. You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes.
Derek and Carrie, I'd like to congratulate you on this day. We're very proud of both of you, and I know that you'll be happy just by watching both of you together, how you enjoy so many things that both of you have in common, and how you complement each other, and best wishes in the future, and hopefully, you know, somewhere along the line we'll be able to have some more grandchildren.
Derek and Gary, congratulations. I know that you guys are so happy. I see it in your faces, I see it in your smiles, I see it in your actions and how you interact with one another. And I want you to be as happy for the rest of your life as you are today, and as happy as your dad makes me. We love you.
We love you.
For the stars and stripes, let freedom forever fly. Let it rain, let the ones who died. Once we pay our lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken pie, cold beer on a Friday night.
We wish you a happy life, and we expect some grandkids sometime
really
soon.
Have a happy life. Be happy, respect each other, and just love each other to death.
What I wouldn't do, I'll carry the way. I'll do anything for you. My bones may break, but I'll never be untrue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what I wouldn't do. Oh, what I wouldn't do. You know I'd fall apart without you. I don't know how you do what you do. 'Cause everything that don't make sense about me makes sense when I'm with you. Like everything that's green, girl, I need you. But it's more than one, and one makes two. Put aside the math and the logic of it. You gotta know you want it too. 'Cause I wanna wrap you up, wanna kiss your lips. I wanna make you feel wanted, and I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever and never let you forget it. Yeah, I wanna make you feel wanted. Anyone can tell you you're pretty, and you get that all the time. I know you do, but your beauty's deeper than the makeup, and I wanna show you what I see tonight when I wrap you up, when I kiss your lips. I wanna make you feel wanted, and I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever, never let you forget it. 'Cause baby, I wanna make you feel wanted, as good as you make me feel. I wanna make you feel better, better than your fairy tales, better than your best dreams. You're more than everything I need. You're all I ever wanted, and all I ever wanted. And I just wanna